Happy Friday, everybody. It's October, I believe the 5th, October 5th. It's nearing about 5 p.m. Big happy Friday to everybody. And thought we'd take a small little tour because I really don't have a whole lot of other things to show you. This is what's left of what we call the steer lot. You might be able to notice two younger Black Angus heifers. The rest of them are Holstein steers, and this big guy here is hamburger number 2. Hamburger number 1 already went bye-bye. They're getting their grain for the evening. They are grained every morning and evening. It's chore time right now, but it's really not much to do. Most everything happened this morning. A couple round bales to the beef yard, and I filled up the silage wagon, which is still a little tricky, so I decided not to, I owe you a video for that. I kind of decided not to take one this morning, but it's coming. So, I don't think we've been up in the haymow for quite a long time, so I'll show you what we got going up here. All right. Well, as you can see, we got quite a good collection of hay. If I had to guess, I'd say, there's pigeons up here. I'd have to say there was easily 1,500 bales left over before we started haying this year. And of course, we're a predominant round baling farm now, but you can't go around making small squares. You can't do it. So I should be able to tell you the count that's in here. I cannot. If I had to guess, I'd say, I don't know, everything total about 4,000. 4,000 plus bales. Of course, you got your hay, and then this side's reserved for straw. Understand we had a heck of a lot more straw in here. Let's see if I can get up here. Get up here without falling. We had a heck of a lot more straw up here, but of course we sold a lot. Straw is a commodity around by me this year, because everybody's small grains crops were not very good. A lot of it didn't even get harvested. It was that poor. And if you were only lucky, there was some straw to bale. So, yeah, this is the haymow. We are usually full to the tilt. Usually another few more rows up, and then all the way to these beams. And this is usually a little higher. But, things have changed here a little bit as far as the inside of the barn feeding and everything else, so we didn't need that much. There's a lot of good second crop grassy hay in here, a lot. And a lot of good first crop as well. So, yeah. There's 2 chutes going down into the barn. One of them's right there. And the other one is where we walked up. You see it right there. Works out good. It's not too bad. So yeah, this haymow has been a heck of a lot fuller, but there's really no need. Now, there's also a round bale of straw up here that was left up here that we didn't need. We made it a habit last year because I baled so much straw, oat straw. I ended up picking some up for a guy, taking it off his field. I ended up with 80 bales. So last year, even though it's a little bit more work, what we do is, of course, this door gets opened, bring the tractor up here, the bale spears, dump off a couple, and we feed off it. It was pretty nice. It worked out kind of slick. Yeah, it's a lot of extra work, a lot more forking, but it works out pretty nice. Break the string on the bale, and it just kind of flakes off. That oat straw proved to be very, very good last year. And of course, ultimately, we saved a bunch of small square bales, which are always nice to have handy. Everybody's always looking for square bales of straw, especially this year. But, you know, we got to watch it, got to put a science to the numbers here, and make sure we don't sell ourselves short. Because the one thing I can tell you, small grains will be at a little bit of a minimum next year between oats and barley. In fact, I don't plan on putting any barley in at all. I just plan on putting oats in, 2 different properties. So we'll see what happens, right? Right? You dirty cat. We got a lot of cats around here, folks. A lot of cats. There you are. Yeah. It'd take you a year to find a mouse around here. See that right there? It's actually been there for a while. I purchased that very early last year. Well, I'm pretty happy that I didn't put it together because I was kind of uncertain what I was going to do. I'm very happy that I didn't put it together and concrete a little stand somewhere and stand it, because I'm going to tell you what that's going to be used for. Now, it's a smaller bin. It's only it's what's called a 3/6 ring. It's 3 rings, 6-foot diameter. I want to say a 3/6 ring bin, which is the same. It's the same spit and image bin as this one right here. Oh, what do they put in here? I forget. If I had to guess, and I'm awful at guessing, I don't know. I want to keep saying 3 something, but I think it's 3 ton. 3 ton. How many bushels? Couldn't tell you. Anyway, that is going to be reserved for pulverized corn next year for next winter's TMR feeding. That's what's going to go in the mixed ration of sorghum or even alfalfa baleage. And what I plan on doing, there's a lot of things coming up here this spring. So yeah, if anybody wants to come help me find that treasure chest of gold I've been digging for, I'd like to help. This is getting boxed in. Now, what I'm going to do is obviously take all that hump away and dig down. There's already, now see, I'd consider putting in concrete bunks, but let me tell you something. There's already a very nice platform of concrete right there. In fact, we redid it. I don't think it was more than 8, 9, 10 years ago. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to box that in. I'm going to box it in with a concrete wall. A couple few feet high, not even. And I got to put a science to how much out I go. And there are 30 stanchions here. 30 of them. So 30 head can be fit in here appropriately. Now, I don't see this happening next year. It's called limitations, folks. But one of the other things I'm looking at is I'm looking to feed and house a lot of what I'm going to call yearlings during the winter in preparation for spring markets. So, and I want to be over 30. So, I'm going to go ahead and talk a little tough here. What I plan on doing is this god-awful area in here, I plan on bringing in truckload after truckload after truckload of cheap sand, and then a whole bunch of really good road gravel, probably even some dirty pit run, and stable this up a little bit. In fact, I'm probably going to have to remove some first. That's the way that works. Take this fence line out and also put probably, I don't know, 50 or 60 feet worth of concrete bunks, feed bunks. That also is going to require me to put an addition on the shelter. I want to put an addition on going this way, maybe 50 or 60 feet. Something like that. I'm going to talk to my guy on Monday. I got a meeting on Monday with the pole barn builder for the addition on the beef barn. And yeah, pretty excited for tomorrow. Tomorrow after lunchtime, I got a meeting with a local guy who raises some cattle, does a very good job, and I'm going to take a look at some heifers. We're going to see if we can't make a deal and everything else. So, like I said, the goal is to not fill in this yard, but to put at a minimum 20 new open heifers in preparation for breeding August next year. At a minimum 20, and then we'll see about the springtime adding some more, but one step at a time. These Holsteins you're looking at, if you keep up with the channel, you know that these are disappearing here in about another 3 weeks to the next feeder sale down at UPI, which that feeder sale took place today, and I'm really curious of what took place. We'll see what happens, but that's about it, folks. Happy Friday. Hope everything's going okay. The weekend starts for a lot of people, and yeah, I'm not fully prepared to do a shout out Friday yet. I believe I will be here a little bit later on. I kind of lost track of some time here and whatever. It's been a irky jerky kind of week. I don't know how to explain it to you, but yeah. So stay tuned, and talk to you sooner and later.